Okay, so I am working on the Beast of White Orchard, so I need to find some buckthorn on the riverbed using my Witcher senses, and ask the hunter where he found the bodies are the two things I need to do. Looks like I also have a side quest here that I could pick up, so maybe I'll dive into the water, see if I can remember how to swim, and come back and talk to this gal. Ooh, that sounded monstery. Sounded like a monster! I'll loot everything, because it's getting started, so I have nothing. Looks like there's something over there. No, I can't see it. Oh, here we go. My breast's halfway. It's fine? Okay. Thanks, Potato Slayer. How are you today? Okay, so I got my first piece of buckthorn. I don't think I need more than one, but that looks like something more interesting over there, doesn't it? How do I dive again? X. Oh, I'm doing backflips. Okay. You. Ooh, look at that. I'm still level 1, so you can imagine. We haven't done a whole lot. We learned to play Gwent yesterday and beat up some guys in town who were looking for a fight, and that's about all we've done. So now I need to ask the hunter where he found the bodies. I'm gonna talk to this gal first, as see what the side quest is since we're right here. Might as well.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key, me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings on. I must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? He just asks all polite.
How PUBG grabbed her
bird's
pan.
bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
All I can think of is PUBG right now. Like, get that pan, protect your booty. He's probably wearing it as armor somewhere. Truly a fascinating tale, or interesting, then what happened? Tell me more.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, there he's lying there.
So concerned about this pan. Holy ding dong. My phone just like blew up. Let's help her. Let's help her get her pan.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
I'm gonna go find a pan. A frying pan. Spick and span. Let's track it. We'll do this first. The hut's door won't open. Use your Witcher senses by holding left trigger to see if there's anything you can do. Destroying objects. Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with that icon. Destroy objects to open up a path, face them, and cast the R design. You can also try hacking at them with your sword, but note that not everything can be destroyed in this manner. Another option is to toss a grape shot bomb at the object, but be careful not to get hurt by the explosion. Okay, so we need to get our ARD sign out. ARD. ARD. Alright. Back to me. It's not here, but I will take the money. Money, money, money. Ooh, rotting flesh. I don't think I need that. I can keep it. Turn on some lights up in here. Temerian pointer, cured leather, lesser Vel's runestone, hunter's gauntlets, torn out page fork-tailed decoction. Let's take it. New diagram for me. Vel's runestone oil.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Ew. Stinky. You'd think he'd be kind of aired out. I mean, he is kind
His
of
throat. He
by
was
window.
garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
What are your thoughts on the game? I love it, Anakin. I played The Witcher 3 when it first came out about 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best RPGs of late. I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk when that comes out. But I've been just looking for a story game to play because I'm stuck recovering from this disc in my back, so I need something to immerse myself in that is non-stressful. And yeah, I really love it. I think the story's amazing, the characters are great, the gameplay's fun, there's plenty of looting to be had. So yeah, I think it's an excellent play. What about you? Have you ever played this game? Hey look, it's the pan. Honeycomb, Temerian Ryan, Waterless, take all that. You've played it? Well, what did you think of it?
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
You wanted
But
soot,
when
why
I
didn't you
gab
just
to
light a
myself,
fire?
they say I'm going barmy.
Barmy. Okay. Return the frying pan to the old woman.
Here, your frying pan.
Yeah, she can go play PUBG and not get shot in the ass.
But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
Ooh, a token.
For the road.
One of the best stories in gaming. Yeah, I think it is for sure.
Nice white fish for
The story's amazing. Like,
pie.
if you're not used to playing RPGs or just want the story, I mean, they even have an option just to play through the story, and it's worth it just to do that. Like, if you're not wanting to be challenged, just to play the story is so worth it.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Why do I hear something growling? Use my Witcher senses. Ha!
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Let's go find Mislav. The heck is that noise?
You, Mislav? Shh. Hear that?
Uh-oh. Wolves.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Where do you find the Nilfgaardians' bodies? More dangerous than wolves? Come on. Let's go with the important thing here.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not? Or no time? Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, we'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. And a dog, they're kicking ass in, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. And
Ew.
they just too late. Attacked another one.
Where's the sword? I really feel kind of bad about killing these dogs, if I'm honest. Will I block again? Can't remember. Oh, there we go.
What? Lost your nerve?
Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. I think I somehow switched to, yeah, the other signal. I really like Igni. Lighting everything on fire pleases me greatly. A dead guy. Like, oh, this is not an issue right now.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
The Nilfgaardians? Where'd you find them? Before what? I want to know more.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Won't press you. I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
His kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Here! I like this game too. It allows you to make choices that affect the gameplay. I think that's what really makes good RPG, and it gives it a good replay value, because you could play this multiple times and have different things happen in the story, and some of them are pretty significant to the storyline as far as changes go. You know, you can have characters killed off if you make the wrong
'Twas
choices.
here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts, blades stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Examine the site of the Nilfgaardian soldier's death using your Witcher senses.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Yeah, I'd say.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
I don't know that you need Witcher senses to notice that. Just, observation.
A camp.
Ooh, footprints.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Guardians, probably.
Let's follow them and see where they go. Into a hole. Okay, some loot lore down here. A linen. Must be amateur's armor repair kit and 13 coins. So, I don't see where the trail picks up. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say, they had to have crossed, right? Only makes sense. Can't just disappear. Oh, you can't jump while you're in Witcher mode? That's interesting. No space. This way? That's where I just came from. Where'd the trail go? I've lost it. When jumping over large gaps, hold B during your leap to grab onto any outcrops on the other side.
Griffin's
Oh, I made
nest.
it. I
What
made it.
remains of it, at least.
Yo, bees, man.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Does not look like a good way to go.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Examine wounds, determine age, determine type, step away. I think we're gonna do it all.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
There's something under the bridge. Check it out. Please not a troll. Ooh, a smuggler's cache. Leather scraps, emerald dust. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Leather scraps, black pearl though. Empty bottle, lesser Vel's runestone. Amber dust, oil. So this might be a lot of brewing stuff. Iron ore, cotton. Black iron ore, or dark iron ore, lesser runestone. Alright, so that's pretty good little find. Find Doom, hey, look, there he is.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but I guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Walk to the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers. feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
I'll help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Alright. So, I think I'll just follow you, dude, because that's where I'm headed. It's very far away. Maybe I should hop on my horse. Yeah, it's kind of far away. Roach. You can always double click left stick and your horse will come to you no matter where you are. That can be helpful. Not a nice place. There's bodies hanging from trees. Not good. Excuse me, pardon me.
Take it easy.
Looks like we're getting close.
So
Yeah.
many corpses. And the war's just started.
I think we beat him here. Catch up, buddy.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
I have a feeling I'm not going to like this. Die, ghoul. Burn! Axe head. Seems random. Probably make some good money off of this place. Sell all this stuff. Give me the cash. The dog is like non-stop growling. When you find tracks or other clues, walk close and press A to examine.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hassan. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Oh, still nothing.
Oh, there's
him?
one.
No. Neighbour's son.
Here's another one.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Aha!
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. They found him! The
that one
SARS
wasn't
call,
in
he
the
sent!
circle.
Come on!
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
God.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to me side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stays here.
Your brother's right. It's too risky. If not for him, Bastion be dead. I agree.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in.
There you go. Be a decent
Thank you,
human.
Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Yay! Quest complete. 25 XP, yo. Didn't play much, so I didn't lose much. Well, there you go. Stop hissing at me, cat.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Sorry, I'm chugging water. I figured he was going to talk more. I've accepted a contract for the Griffin. Been on the path for a half a year now. Let's talk more to
Realize
him
it's
first.
been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Century, wow. You played for the story, not for Gwent. Yeah, I mean, when I first got the game, I did too, but Gwent was a nice surprise. Like, normally minigames inside of games are dreadfully boring, but Gwent is awesome.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
You think it needs a PvP option? Oh, I disagree. I like single-player games. I think sometimes PvP kind of ruins them. Oh, for Gwent. Yeah, Gwent would be fun with PvP. Got some information about the Griffin. Got some buckthorn already. I have both. I'm like, ready.
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Yeah, they do. Got some
Got the
buckthorn.
buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy.
And I'm carrying it around.
Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretegor? Hunting that zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there. Slow now.
Okay. Here we are. Boss fight, guys. The tutorial finale.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place.
Amber
Perfect
waves
for an ambush.
of grain.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Yes, we can start.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Are we sacrificing the
All we have to
lamb?
do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
I like how he says cower. Just go cower in this corner.
So
it's
tell
no
me,
deal.
once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hopefully not that lamb. Which looks stuffed and dead. Oh, here we go. Here, Griffin.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Rip
Won it in
lamb
a
chop.
card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Took you for a traditionalist. Gambling. Well, well.
A witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Yeah, this is no time for tradition, Geralt. We just need to kill one. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's no Dark Souls boss, but...
Watch out!
Can't tell if I'm using my spell or not. Vitality regeneration.
It's about to dive!
Switch potions. Oh, here we go. Oh, shoot. I'm so focused on my potions and not the boss. Why do I keep putting my sword away?
It's fast!
Ah! I can't figure out how to switch my potions back.
Don't let it get away!
Oh, here we go. Where'd it go? Oh, we gotta chase after it. my spells are running out while we're chasing this thing. Dude, stop running from me. Ow. I'm toxic. Die! Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like learning how to navigate my potion menu, because that was ridiculous. Live and learn like what? Do tell me, Vesemir, I would love to hear your opinion.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Alright then. Monster Brain. Infused dust, Griffin feathers times 4, Griffin's egg, Griffin mutagen, Griffin trophy. Heyo. Look at us getting all the loot. So this is like the end of the tutorial, so to speak. Now it kind of opens up for you. Quest updated. Collect a reward from the Nilfgaardians. Here we are, baby.
Is it true?
Oh. Make way! What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh no, no! By the
Yikes.
gods, no!
What?
Killed the Griffin? No more Captain Nice Guy? Yeah, I'm curious about this.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
I killed the Griffin, of course.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat.
Manipulative, that one.
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Time-constrained options. Some dialogues demand you make a quick decision. Choose your reply before the time runs out. Just take the coin, turn down the coin. Okay. We're taking the money. I didn't do that all for nothing. I'm gonna be cat. Yay, level 3. Prepare to leave White Orchard with Sesame. Cats are still hissing at me.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
I'd say. And it's time to go. Who are they?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria, fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey, then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it, just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I liked the lilies.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Ouch. Watch your words, young lady.
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Violent, this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, make her stop.
Leave me be!
She's crazy.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say
This
witches
is
steal
fucked up.
young'uns. That's true. What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
This is gonna get dirty.
And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
Uh-oh.
I can see that.
Bar fight.
What the fuck? You're dead!
Shouldn't have started a fight with 2 witchers. Just saying. Ouch.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
Dude, they picked the fight. It's not
So
our
much
fault.
for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Not cool, man.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Ooh, that looks like Yennefer. It smells of lilac and gooseberries.
Excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Why Vizima? What's the rush? I want to know both.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Suppose I can hear him out, or wonder what he offered you. Yeah, what did he offer?
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Yeah, there's a lot of monsters afoot. Can't really blame her for that. Look like a jester in this outfit I have on. I don't like it. I hope I can find something else soon. Top is ridiculous. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. When you beat the griffin. Now we get into the good stuff.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Uh-oh. Holy... What? Just me or their horses way faster? Ride like the wind. Ooh, nice move, Yen. Well done.
Yennefer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Seems pretty important to talk about it now. I mean, you are being chased by, like, undead skeletons on horses.